This game, I kind of got spoiled on. It's about typing or something, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's just jump into it because I'm a little behind. Please choose the appearance of your playable character. This will only affect the look of your character and has no bearing on the story. Brunette Vanessa or blonde Vanessa? Okay. This appearance cannot be changed until you start a new. Actually, hold on. I like this look a lot more. I don't know why. I feel like it's... This look just doesn't look right, even though it's the official version. Like, I don't know why. Like, I feel like this look looks a lot better for Vanessa, even though it's not actually her. So I think I'm gonna go with the just, like, game, like, specific version. Lore disclaimer, this game takes place in its own continuity and is not bound by the canon storyline. Kind of what I figured. All character development, story, and lore revelations to be found in the game FNAF Security Breach are not relevant to this game's narrative. With that said, please enjoy Aftereffect DX Director's Cut. Act 1, Hololive. Fazbear Entertainment. A multimedia cooperation that mainly focuses on delivering children's entertainment. This is where I go to work every day, my daily grind. It's kind of the definition of a dead-end job. Okay. I'm Vanessa. I work in the IT department for Fazbear Entertainment. I really don't have many friends here. I just do my own thing, kind of in my own world. I wish I could do that. I've never really excelled at anything besides basic computer knowledge. To be honest, I don't know how I even landed the job here. All I do is tell people to fix very basic computer issues or occasionally replace some equipment. All the more experienced IT guys do the difficult stuff. I'm not really that useful to anybody, I've never been. I also just generally don't trust most people here, given its history. A long time ago, there were some mysterious incidents at Fazbear Entertainment. They used to specialize in these pizza restaurants with singing animatronics, but the thing is, at one point in time, there were a bunch of reports of missing children at these locations. People thought it was some kind of dangerous serial killer, but eventually the whole case was suddenly dropped and soon Fazbear Entertainment as a whole closed down. It's probably pretty ominous looking back, but apparently it was all some kind of hoax. Now some years later, a random indie developer created multiple horror games based on the hoaxes. The whole internet was going crazy over these games. Faz Freak games, nice. Frightening Nights at Freddy's. They were popular enough for some wealthy entrepreneur to seize the opportunity and revive Fazbear Entertainment back from the dead. They seem to be really in touch with their community now. They're not only making a delivery service for personal animatronic usage, but they're actually developing a VR game based on the hoaxes, almost as if they're embracing them. I don't think it's that genuine. If you even try to talk about the supposed missing children incident in a way that doesn't relate to those silly indie games, they'll shut you up or straight up fire you. But due to our NDA, we can't really discuss all this publicly. It's honestly kind of scary when you think about it. So while I don't mind the job, I can't help but feel this sense of unease. Something just doesn't feel right. But on my way to work anyways, mulling over it doesn't change the fact that I need to make a living. Oh well, let's see if there's anything going on today. By the way, I'm going to be playing this entire game all the way through. I know I might probably go past 2 a.m., but that's fine. I need to go to my desk down the hall. Okay. Cool. I really love this art style too. It's really cute, like the pixel art. Vanessa, you're the new IT girl, right? Yes. I didn't expect you to ever talk to anyone. Man, isn't it funny that they let someone with almost no job experience in this place? I mean, what do you do? Sit around, maybe turn on the computer on or off? Excuse me, sir? They didn't even have a desk ready for you, so they just put a random desk in a hallway and told you it was your workspace. What a joke. They've gotten real desperate trying to find employees, I'll tell ya. Meanwhile, I bust my ass on a daily basis and we get the same pay. Vanessa, be real with me here. Can't you see why I might be a little upset that you're talking to me now? Sir, sorry. Sorry about what? Don't talk to me again. And if you report this to management, I'll be sure to have you fired in seconds for barely getting any work done. I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. I'm trying my best here. Okay. Game publishing, bathrooms, Freddy division. Oh, Vanessa, I've been meaning to talk to you. Is there anything you need? Nothing, thanks. There is something I actually need of you. I need you to be the best worker you can be. I'm trying. Not enough. I get many reports from fellow co-workers that say you don't do enough. Every feedback form has said you've been slacking on the job. So in order to be the best employee you can be, please try and complete your duties. I complete my daily tasks. The IT department doesn't give me enough to do. I'll find stuff to do. Clean the offices, clean the floors, clean the trash can. Look around, see if people need help with the computers. Just do something. But aren't my daily tasks all I need to do? I can't just find random work to do. I'll go and sit. If you have time to lean, you have time to come clean and admit you've been slacking. I'll try harder, I'm sorry. Very good, I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. Wouldn't want to have to fire someone because they were being an irresponsible and lazy employee, right? Right. But get on it, shoot. We are entering where some of the Fazbear Funtime Service people work. They're rebuilding some old animatronics in here, as well as recreating a fictional one from one of those indie games. Better move out of here fast. People don't like me here. My desk is down the hall. Maybe it might be good to get a drink first. You can interact with water coolers to save your game. Okay. So... okay, down the hall. Is it down this hall? This is the door of the game publishing division, which is currently handling the publishing of our VR title. We are assisting in development somewhat, but most of the heavy load is done by Silver Parasol Games. Seems like it'll be an interesting game. Either way, I'm not allowed inside. Okay, which... this is the door to the Freddy division. In Fazbear Entertainment, some divisions are sometimes named after popular characters. The people in Freddy division mostly are the higher-ups, managers making important decisions. The bigwigs. That's why it's named after the head of honcho of Freddy Fazbear's. The Bonnie division is on the base level. They are handling the new mall complex we are developing. Not much is known about it at this stage, but I've seen the building and construction. The Foxy division on the floor below us is mainly just focusing on delivering more of Freddy Fazbear's pizza locations. You know, franchising and all that. Not much progress has been made since many are apprehensive to start a franchising deal. The Chica division on the floor above us are kind of like the Imagineers of Fazbear Entertainment. They're the creatives, the ones in charge of making really innovative ideas. All of our plans have come from there. They're the ones that have made the ideas for the mall complex, the special delivery service, as well as the VR game. I wish I could have landed a position there. I probably would have cared about my job. Okay, I don't quite understand where I'm supposed to go here. Some company policies, apparently they're not responsible for danger or dismemberment given to their own employees. Is that legal? I don't... Trash can, it's a trash can. Work is so boring, I'm focusing on the trash can. I'm a little confused on which direction I'm supposed to be going in. Because I can't go down here. Where do I go then? Such a nice day outside. I wish I could be out there instead. Fazbear Entertainment, this is where I work. This logo here is so extra, they plastered these things all over the place. Maybe I'm not going to be playing through this entire game because I can't even freaking find my work desk. They said it was out in the middle of the hallway, but I don't see it. Women's bathroom, I don't need to use it right now. Men's bathroom, I don't think I'm allowed inside. Okay, I'm a little confused. Get on it, shoot. Oh, I go this way? Oh, I didn't know because it said that I'm not supposed to be here. That's why I just got confused. Okay. I sat down by my office chair like normal. If I'm not doing IT work, I usually just sit down and waste time browsing social media. Well, that's why everybody says you're slacking. Today was one of those days. It was one of those slow days where not many people needed help. Suddenly, someone familiar showed up. Hey, Ness, what's up? Yeah? Oh, well, something happened. Really? What thing? Well, yeah, something happened today, and I've come here to, tell you all about it. You know what? Forget all that. Luis is one of my managers here at Fazbear Entertainment. He is extruding a more awkward energy than usual. He's a newbie and kind of a rookie, so he's less of a manager and more like a coworker you can't escape from. There's this company that's been helping us with rebuilding the animatronics for the delivery service. They've been sending us all the perks and little things here and there. Surely you've heard of them. I'm sorry, I haven't heard of anything like that. Well, they're important. Yeah, very important. Their help has been really vital to the revival of Fazbear Entertainment. At least I think. That's just what upper management told me, just passing it on. Recently, they stopped sending us stuff. Any robotic parts, any circuit boards. They haven't shipped anything. Literally nothing has come at all. We haven't gotten anything in at least the last 2 weeks. Huh. And even worse is they've seemed to have completely vanished. We can't get in contact with them through email or anything. Gone without a trace. Scary, huh? So what does this have to do with me? I didn't think someone like me would be sent on a boring errand. You know, I just realized this guy kind of looks like me. Like the haircut. Like, kind of like the swoopy bangs as well. I don't know why. Like the skin tone, no, because I'm white as a ghost, but still. The higher-ups have decided that they're gonna give this company a personal visit. They tracked the physical location, and the plan was that the senior manager and I were gonna go and drive there to see what's up. It's really not far, and the trip's planned for tomorrow. These are desperate times, you know? So you're excited that you get to have a personal trip with the senior manager? Is that why you're telling me? I'm sorry, but I just fail to see how this relates to me. No, I didn't finish. Sorry. The problem is, I already planned a flight for tomorrow, and I can't really go. They were just gonna pick one other upper management tightwad to go, but after some convincing, which wasn't easy, by the way, I managed to let them make me choose the candidate. Oh my gosh, are you saying that candidate is me? Bingo! I'm sorry, you should pick someone else. I'm not really fit for this kind of thing. I'm just an IT worker. Oh yeah, I suppose you're in IT. Huh? Never mind. You're just so close to the special delivery section that, even as your manager, I sometimes forget. But the reason I chose you is because I thought you need something to freshen yourself up a bit. I see you at your office and you always look miserable. I figured a fun trip might cheer you up. Despite his best intentions, this is exactly the opposite of what I needed. But me? With a senior manager? That's, scary. Oh, don't be worried. Marielle is a great person and she's really friendly. A bit difficult sometimes, but friendly. That, doesn't help. You'll be fine. I've already let upper management know the situation, so just have some fun and relax. You're getting what's essentially a one-day paid vacation. Plus, if the trip goes awfully wrong, I can at least pay you back somehow. What about, like, a cup of coffee? We can talk about how bad the trip went. Sounds fun, right? Never mind, I'll be going now. See you later, Ness. Just like that, I've been swept into some weird odd job with a senior manager. Needless to say, I wasn't looking forward to it. Still, I can't imagine how I'd be with a senior manager. Why me? With that came the next passing day. I had to go meet with a senior manager at the lobby. Heard of her before. Her name is Marielle Watanabe. I heard she's incredibly strict and somewhat hard to work with, but that gets the job done, right? She seems like the type of person I wouldn't get along with. Upper management here tends to all be a little uptight, so I'm not too shocked about what I've heard about Marielle. I waited even more. Is she late? But then she appeared. Hey, so you're Miss Crow? Vanessa Crow? Oh, hello, Miss Watanabe. Yes, that's me. You can call me Marie. I don't like to keep it formal. That said, I've heard a lot about you from Luis. How's your day been? Life in the IT department treating you nicely? Luis mentioned me? Yeah, I'm okay. I heard it has been having a... I heard IT has been having a tough time ever since the Fazbear Funtime service started. We've been getting a lot of complaints about the technical difficulties there. That true? I don't know. This is really awkward. Small talk isn't my forte. Well, join the club, man. Hey, liven up a bit. You look kind of... Well, never mind. Just maybe put a smile on or something. I think it'd suit you. Sorry, I'll be better. No need to apologize. So, you know what we're doing, right? The plan? Luis must have told you, right? Kind of. He was really, vague about the details. We're going to some factory place, right? I sort of get it. Damn it, Luis. Whatever. Here's a bit more of a detailed explanation. We've been getting supplies from a factory, and they've been beneficial towards the revival of Fazbear Entertainment. The company is called Dekogan Industries. They've mostly been sending us circuit boards to scan, but they also help us develop the framework for our VR engine. However, lately, they've been completely ghosting us. Nobody knows why, and it's driving upper management insane. If this keeps going on, we might have to start cutting the budget. So our only option is to give Dekogan a personal visit. I'll handle all the business stuff, and you can just come along for the joyride, got it? I don't think I'll be that useful. I think you should get someone more qualified. I mean, you said it yourself, I would just be a freeloader. I don't really feel comfortable with going there. Honestly, this whole trip is just a waste if I'm going on it. All I do is sit by my computer all day, and never be able to actually do something this big. After I let myself run my mouth like that, I felt an ache in my stomach. At that moment, I thought I was done. Vanessa, how did Luis even consider you with that attitude? It's just not proper. When you do anything in life, even something as mundane as working, you gotta treat every day like you're giving it your all, you know? What I'm saying is, it looks like you've given up before you've even started. That's not the kind of attitude I'd expect from an employee here. I think that going on this trip and giving it your all might be a good first step to self-confidence. I see the potential in you. Yeah, I went in a completely different direction than I had ever anticipated. I let out a sigh of relief, but I almost had a panic attack for a moment there. My voice is going. My throat is completely sore. So let's work on it then. Even though I can tell you're not exactly a businesswoman, guess what? You're going anyway. Why? Because I'm the senior manager. That's what I'm doing. You're the one Luis picked, right? I trust he has good reasons. But like I said, just sit in the car and chill out. Look, you're pretty much just getting a free day off. Gotta enjoy it, right? Right, enjoy it. That's right. You ready to go? You know what? Yeah, I'm ready to go. I, still don't think I'd be of much use, but if you say so. Off to it then. My car's in the parking lot. Just follow me. That's how I got roped into some weird factory visit with one of the senior managers of Fazbear Entertainment. Surprisingly enough, she seems not what I expected. She's an interesting one. Anyways, I headed into her car. I always feel awkward sitting in other people's cars. We made some small talk about the weather and company drama before I changed the topic of conversation. Hey, what does Dekogan even do anyway? Well, Dekogan Industries kind of has an interesting history to it. The place started as a video game manufacturer. They mainly made arcade games in the works, manufactured and designed a lot of their own stuff. But the head of the company eventually wanted to branch out into making robotics, so instead of just making arcade machines, they started manufacturing all sorts of things. Now they kind of do whatever they want over there. To be honest, I don't know about all the things they manufacture there either. They mainly supply the circuit boards we use for animatronics, you know, for the Fazbear Funtime service. She muttered something under her breath. Can't believe they actually went with that name. It's a bad name? How so? Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that. Shit. Whatever, no harm in telling you anyway. Listen up, because you won't hear me repeat it again. I'm listening. I was originally pitching for the name to be the Fazbear Special Delivery Service, but they wanted to use terms from those indie games. In one of the games, there's these weird animatronics called the Funtime animatronics. I thought it'd be insensitive to name the service after Fun Times. Why? Seems fine to me. The Funtime animatronics there that were recorded to exist in real life were fine. They were these short-lived animatronics made by some strange subsidiary of Fazbear Entertainment. They were kind of weird, super advanced for their time though. You must have seen that baby animatronic in the special delivery office, right? That's one of them. But in the games, the Funtimes are literally designed to, like, store children in their belly so they can brutally murder them. Something like that. Real fucked up stuff. Kids are gonna be scared to death to even want animatronics delivered if there's rumors about, you know, that. We still have a target demographic of children. Why are you, like, directing this towards children? Of course, upper management is too stuck up their own ass to listen to my advice. I think most people would just think of the Funtime thing as a reference to the game, right? That's what they told me. That's what I was thinking too hard about it. Maybe they were right. I'm just not too sure. You played the games? You sure know your specifics. Well, to be honest, I don't really play games. I have a lot of trouble playing games, especially games like Frightening Nights. But I needed to do research for the job, so I did my homework. And by homework, I mean watching theories about it on YouTube. I would try, but horror is not my thing. Well, maybe it's time to toughen up. I'd like to see you try. That'd be nice. Marie talked a bit more about the indie games while I patiently listened. They're quite disturbing, yet intriguing, at least past the time. Our car pulled up to an inconspicuous factory. It was Dakogan Industries. We both went outside. It just looked like a normal everyday factory. In fact, I'd say it looked pretty good. I imagined it looking a lot scarier and more intimidating. This is it, Dakogan. Looks cool, huh? I've actually been here once for a tour. Whoa, it's really cool. Kinda pretty. Yeah, nothing like some structurally sound architecture. So what's the plan, Marie? You and I go inside, right? While I go and do the negotiation, you can just sit in the lobby. Maybe see if there's a vending machine around so you don't starve and wither away. You're already a bit of a zombie as is. A zombie? Come on, that's not nice at all. I was trying to make a joke. You're wonderful, Vanessa. Thanks. Now just follow me, okay? Just stand up with good posture, too. You want to look professional, dignified, like a businesswoman. I'll try. No good at it, though. No quitter talk, Vanessa. Let's get a move on. With that, we entered into Dakogan Industry. A part of me was somewhat excited to see what awaited me inside, some parts nervous. Okay, that's Act 1 done. You wish to save? Sure. We made our way to the entrance hall. It was a very clean, pristine room. However, it was very small. From what I've seen on the internet, these industries usually have grand entrance halls. Maybe they like to keep it more low-key here. Oh, you see anybody? Well, it certainly isn't closed. Lights are on. The room seems insulated. You think we came here at a bad time? Maybe during a company meet? There's no way. Maybe they just haven't noticed we've arrived yet. Would a huge cooperation do something like that, though? Okay, Vanessa, don't be a wise ass. I'm just trying my best here. Oh. Hey, check that out. What's that blue thing by the front desk? Hello, welcome to Dakogan Industries. Is there anything I might help you with today? Is that... Whoa, for real? A hologram. I didn't even know this kind of tech existed. Doesn't it take a huge stage to make holograms, though? This is kind of weird. Hey, what are you? I'm the Dakogan Industries navigation system, powered by Dakogan imaging technology. I will help you with finding your way through the facility. So it's a high-tech replacement for a replacement. Got it. Or for a receptionist. I can't read. Damn, looking at that thing actually kind of gives me a headache. It's like my brain's working overtime just trying to comprehend it. Wait, what? Listen, I don't know. It just feels really weird and strange. I just don't know how to describe this feeling. Huh, now that you mention it, my head hurts a bit by looking at it too. It's kind of unusual. It feels like when my brain is trying really hard to remember something, but it can't. Maybe thinking about the logistics of this hologram doesn't help either. Now my head really hurts. Then just ignore it. We have to make business deals. Going in with a massive migraine is gonna screw up the negotiations big time. I wasn't going to make the deals though. Well, yeah, but fine. But still, it's not good. I don't get good vibes from this. Okay, well, I'm gonna ask it for directions anyway. Here, I'll just do myself a favor and look in the other direction. Don't worry, I'll pay attention. So, we're representatives of Fazbear Entertainment, and Maria whispered in my ear. Doing great. We're representatives of Fazbear Entertainment, and we need to talk to the guy in charge. Okay, a little vague, but I guess it works. Sorry. Sorry for what? Are you okay? Oh man, I messed it up. Sorry. It's okay, blame the crappy technology. I noticed something in the corner of my eye. On the walls, the facility had these weird contraptions. They looked like black fire alarms, but they had really pronounced lights on the top right. Are those soundists? My FNAF knowledge is easy. I remember the light being red before, but now it's green, as I bugged out the hologram. Why are these things laid out everywhere? Do they have that much of a fire problem? Well, probably not. I feel these things have some other purpose. Sorry. Man, shut the hell up. I know you're a piece of crap, but you don't need to be sorry about it. On edge? Well, of course. Let's just go look for someone. Fair. I'm gonna go look for people too. I'll be right back. I looked around the facility a bit, but there was nobody around. All the doors were locked. Damn, not a single soul. I guess it's closed. Same story here. Well, this was a waste of time. Sorry I couldn't do more on the trip. He seems awfully more angsty than before. Did I do something wrong? It's okay, it's not really your fault. It's just that the company's gonna get real pissy at me. They were banking on me remedying the situation and we came out empty-handed. It's gonna look awful for me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not your fault. If anything, it's mine. Didn't the company put you to the task, though? Well, it's a bit complicated. Let's not talk about it right now. Not your business anyway. Oh, okay. Say, on our way back, do you want to go and stop by and get some fast food or something? Or just do anything? We need some way to pass the time and make it look like we actually did something on our company venture. Really? Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but we can at least turn this shitty situation into a positive one. We can have a little bit of fun. That would be really not... The lights turned off? What the hell? Shit! I felt a cold shiver down my spine. In that moment, I was too afraid to say anything. I found I was completely frozen and still, stuck in place. I heard a small whisper. It sounded close to my ear, very quiet and very soft. Shh! Ah! Oh, the lights are back on. Must have been a power outage. Jesus Christ, I freaked out. Sorry, I've always been scared of the dark. Just freaks me out, man. You're not scared of the dark, you're scared of what's in the dark. So, how are you holding up? Vanessa? I noticed something odd with the room. Something had changed. Marie, you might want to take a look at this. Wait, what? Take a look at what? Something's happened, just look. Don't scare me. Well, the hologram's gone, for one thing. She turned around and noticed the big change the room had right now. A change that only meant bad things for us. The entrance door we had entered in, and windows had completely gone missing. What stood before us was just a plain wall. I couldn't make sense of it. Why would the door and windows just disappear? My mind couldn't process how a door and windows could so suddenly vanish from existence. There were no noises, so a prop wall couldn't have been placed. I didn't hear anything except a faint whisper. Are you kidding me? The windows and doors are gone? Really? She looks cracked out of her mind. Yeah. Okay, idea. I'll check the other windows. We can just break through and leave with that. Everything's fine. Deep breaths, Mario. Breathe deep breaths. We went to check on some of the other rooms quickly and came back. Shit, the other windows are all gone. Damn it. Okay, there's gotta be some other way to escape, right? You gotta try everything. Stay calm, I got this. I got some ideas. Help me out, Vanessa. Over the next couple of hours, we tried multiple methods of escape. We tried breaking the wall, finding possible escape routes, barging through locked doors. Everything you could think of, nothing worked. Broken mentally, we decided to take a rest in the lobby. So we're really stuck here, aren't we? Seems like it. God damn it. Are you alright? Do I look alright to you? Ah! Stupid shit for Brain's company has got me doing their dirty work for years. I've never asked for raises, I've never asked for anything, and yet, what do I get? This. Try my best, and what do I get? Rumors that I'm just someone who sucks up to the higher-ups and treats her employees like trash. Now I'm stuck in this factory due to some stupid shit that doesn't even matter. What's the point of even trying my best if I get this outcome every single time? No matter how hard I try, no matter how much effort I put in, it doesn't really matter, does it? Even if I try my hardest to change who I am and be positive, people don't really see that. Now I'm just stuck here, right? Just stuck in a rut, like always. Tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. God damn it all. Ugh. Screw this. Mario slammed her fist on the floor multiple times while yelling incoherently. I'm tired of this. She radiated an intense energy that frightened me to my core. She must have been dealing with some pent-up anger. I felt like I was going to have a panic attack if this went on any further. You're scaring me, Mario. What? Scaring me. Sorry. I just needed to... Never mind, there's no excuse. I don't want you to be scared. It's unacceptable. We sat silently together for what seemed like forever, but must have only been 10 minutes or so. So, let's turn the situation into a positive one. Like I said earlier, just a different context. Trying my best to keep cool. I can't stand seeing you with such a frightened face. I hate when I get angry, so it's a positive relationship there. Yeah, I agree. We need to find an escape. Vanessa, just look around one more time. I think you're in a better state than I am to look around. Report your findings. You're a businesswoman in training, so it's probably good for you anyways. Got it. Maybe looking somewhere we can find an escape. Maybe I should look down one of the hallways. Uh-oh. Hi, Glitch Trap. Because of course that's him. Hiya, Vanessa. Are you having fun at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? Wasn't fear. Something was there. What? Today's your birthday, remember? But it looks like the birthday girl isn't very happy. Out of my head. I know just the thing. Would you like to have a pizza party? In fact, I can do you one better. I can make all your dreams come true. Stop talking. You want me to show you? Show you a world where you have everything you truly desire? I can make your dreams into reality. All I need you to do is follow me. I've opened up a door just for you. Now come on over and find me. All you need to do is find me in the VR lab. Hehehehe. Was that real? Should I believe it? Well, if that's true, I guess one of the doors is open now. Must be that research core place at the end of this hallway. I'm skeptical about what this mysterious figure is telling me, but for now I don't know what else to do. Let me tell Marielle about that door. I think I found an open door. Wait, really? Holy crap. The door to the main research core is basically the research and development division, so it isn't exactly a way out. I thought it was locked before, but I managed to get it to open. Even though it's not an exit, we can at least try and investigate. Maybe we can find out why all these strange things have been happening. Now that's the Vanessa I want to see. You actually saved us. Still not an escape. Listen, I'll take anything at this point. We need to find out what's going on. Maybe try and find some way to contact people outside to come and save us. Or if our phones aren't working, it's hard to say whether or not the computers will still work. That blackout must have messed up with all the technology. True, but still, it's good news. Anything's good news at this point. Yeah, let's head there. Got a party member. Hooray. Is it me, or does everything kind of seem kind of dreamy? You're right, everything seems really floaty and light. Damn, I don't like this one bit. It feels like I'm tripping. Have experience? As a senior manager of the Fazbear Funtime service, I think I'll keep that info up in the air. Sure, I'll take your word for that one. When did you become so social? It's none of your business. Saying. We enter the room and witness an unbelievable sight. Both of us walked over in disbelief of what we saw, something that completely took us by surprise, something we never thought we'd ever see. That's horrifying. We saw the world being broken apart right before our very eyes. The hallways looked as if they were floating amid a gloomy red sky, and the walls had been ripped apart by some kind of ominous vortex. Looking through the wall tears, we saw that there were many office materials flying around in the vortex as well as parts of the broken walls. What we saw was something we wished wasn't real but was. It was as if reality itself had broken before our very eyes. Even if we tried to deny it, it was right before us. So, you can see this, right? Yeah? I'm dreaming, right? Maybe they're just hallucinating? I can see it too. Holy crap. I don't know what to feel. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. In a flash, I somehow gained a burst of confidence. I smacked Marielle's face as she was about to pass out so she wouldn't go unconscious. Gah! What the hell was that for? I just felt the urge. I can't have you passing out right now. That slap kind of confirms I'm not dreaming, so this is real? That doesn't even solve anything. Where the hell are we? What's even going on? I think it's related to why the doors and windows suddenly disappeared. Something happened to us. We basically entered hell or something? Or maybe this is another universe? Or perhaps a virtual world? I don't have a clue. What's even going on here? Or maybe I'm just tripping really badly. I don't know about that. Holy crap, are we gonna die here? I don't want to die. I still have so much I want to do. I'm scared too, but we need to keep moving on. We need to get out of here. You're not telling me we're actually going to explore this place, are you? I want you to take a look at the hallways. They seem like they're all on the same elevation level, so it's safe. Plus, you can't even fall off into this pit. What? Just put your hands near where you think a wall would have been. Even though you can see the walls tear apart, seems like there are invisible walls keeping us from falling. Clever. Marielle quickly tried to touch the air. Instead, she found an invisible wall. Wait, so this is some kind of weird illusion? The walls are still there. That must mean the changes to the room are only visual. Not sure what it is, but that's why we need to find answers. We're in the Research and Development Division, after all. Well, I'll admit, I'm a little less scared now that there's no chance that we could fall off and bite the dust. Yeah, I'm glad. Anyway, we need to go and find where they do their research. We need to find some kind of VR lab. I don't know, but I have the feeling I can do something with the computers there. I feel like I could tamper with them and maybe gain access to more secure parts of the building. Wait, how do you even know all that? Just another businesswoman's instincts, huh? I getcha. Let's find a way out of here. Yeah, let's leave it at that. I don't know if I can really do it, but I'll try and do something with the computers. Let's go. Welcome to Act 2. Reality is dissolving, but you can make sense of the situation by finding the research room. You're gonna need to find your 4 special rooms, which have computers in them. You will need to hack these computers to gain access to the final room. You will need to enter the VR research lab. While doing that, he will chase you. To avoid him, don't get close to his general area. If he finds you, try and run away. Use the shift button to run at any time. Him catching you will only send you back to the start of this room and will not make you lose progress. Additionally, some posters and general items will trigger a special conversation between Vanessa and Marielle, growing their bond level. Try your best to find all these hidden interactions, as something special might happen when maxing out your bond level. Track your progress, press escape to go to the main menu. You can track how many computers you've hacked, the rooms you found, and your bond level. Remember to save by interacting with water coolers. So I would like to save. Okay. I don't know where I'm trying to go. Follow me. Anomaly Research Unit 3, Charred Puppet Heads. Found the remains of the last pre-rebranding Freddy Betty Fazbear's pizza. This puppet mask is heavily disfigured. We found inside what seemed to be the parts of another animatronic, but the other one couldn't be salvaged. Yeah, I can't get in there. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm trying to get to. Because I feel like this is circling me back around. It is. Yeah, I'm a little confused. As what's this? Some kind of computer room? It was kind of like a tiny office. This one was one of the main research rooms, right? What's so special about this place? Look, there's this weird poster on the wall. Whoa. Okay. Look Again Industries Research Review. Anomaly Research Project 2, Digital Personality Reconstruction. Okay, lots of reading. Using our findings from ARP-1, we can use our findings to extract that data and revive personalities digitally through uncanny means. So deep learning artificial intelligence required for the project. Personality and consciousness are fueled by the substance. The only programming needed is interpreting the data given by the substance and developing a framework around the substance. After observing the initial personality recreation in its raw form, we can then digitally replicate it through an intense deep learning algorithm. Now, instead of using the substance is now replaced by a digital program. This copy, known as a replica personality, is a low-end artificial intelligence designed to run on almost all computer hardware. Using the latest Decagon virtual reality engine, we have even developed an uncanny system based entirely on unconventional means to inject a replica personality into a user's personality. We have decided to call this uncanny method digital consciousness transference. This might be the breakthrough for surpassing death itself. Or is she just gonna read it all? Wait, so they were developing advanced artificial intelligence here? I mean, that's already a huge red flag. Stuff like that never goes right in fiction. I guess we could say the same here. But what the hell? No deep learning required? You telling me that they can recreate a whole personality without any coding base? But when I can gather, there's some kind of substance that already acts consciously. Think of the substance as like a power core. I'm not sure what kind of substance has human personality stored in them, but I'm not gonna question it. What they're doing is just interpreting the data the substance is giving it, and all that's really needed is some kind of framework to support said data. But wait, what the hell is the recreation part? It's just kind of confusing, don't you think? That isn't exactly a recreation if it's using an existing source. Look, there's more. Guys, I'm not reading all this again. Oh hell no, surpassing death? This place is totally out of its mind. I don't see how this is relevant to us at all, but it's really something. I can't even comprehend how that's even possible. Sounds like pseudoscience, like some crazed lunatic just wrote down a bunch of crap and somehow it worked. Unfortunately, that might not be too far off. I think the uncanny and unconventional means they were talking about could be a clue. How? Just the way it's mentioned seemed off. They didn't mention an engine, framework, or any kind of system. They just said it was unconventional, leaving me to believe it might be something supernatural. Well, you think? This whole situation is supernatural. At least it's a clue that the company has something to do with this. We weren't set up by outsiders. That's, fair. Anyway, let's try and find another one of those computers around here. Got it. Let me save. Alright, so I think that this game is a lot longer than I expected. I thought this game was only like an hour long, give or take, but I feel like this is going to go on for a lot longer. So I'm actually going to end this section here. I'll pick this up soon. I want to finish up this game, but I also want to try to explore as much stuff as I can. I need to get my bond level up 8 times, it seems. I need to hack into 4 terminals, find 3 more rooms. So we still have a while to go, and I don't want it to go past too far past 2 a.m. So I'm gonna end this section here. So